I don't think you understand, I'm on my way.
Digging in will be Joaquin Diaz. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You could tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is J.J. Bleday. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The right fielder.
The pitch.
J.J.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Tucker waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he got him. Next to hit, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And it's fouled away. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping up is JT Realmuto. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. Harper coming on, and no one will get this one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Tucker.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
At the plate, Jairo Munoz, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Ready on 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. Miami's out in front, 2-0. And stepping in, Aaron Savali. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Alec Bohm will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Willie Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
lifted into the air to shallow center. Urias ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to bat, Joaquin Diaz. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2, full count. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, here is Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes a called strike 2, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a little tapper. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Clayton Kershaw enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Daniel Vogelbach.
Number 20.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Vogelbach behind, ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dias is there, 2 gone. Batter will be J.J. Bleday. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Miami down in order as they're unable to add.